So today let's start with Indus Valley civilization. Uh, from next, I will be surely regular. I'm sorry for any inconvenience if it has caused to anyone. I was a little busy for my brother's marriage, and from today I will be regular. Thank you. Today we are going to read about Indus Valley civilization. So the Indus Valley civilization was an ancient civilization thriving along the Indus River and the Hakra River in what is now Pakistan and northwestern India. Among other names for this civilization is the Harappan civilization, in reference to its first excavated city of Harappa. An alternative term for the culture is Saraswati Sindhu civilization, based on the fact that most of the Indus Valley sites have been found at the Hakra River. R.B. Dayaram Sahni first discovered Harappa on Ravi River in 1921. R.D. Banerjee discovered Mohenjo-daro or Mound of the Dead on Indus River in 1922. Sir John Marshall played a crucial role in both these. There is a note. Charles Mason, pseudonym of James Lewis, a British East India Company soldier and explorer, was the first European to discover and document the ruins of Harappa in the year 1842 AD. Harappan civilization forms part of the proto-history of India and belongs to the Bronze Age. It was contemporary to Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt, but was bigger than both of them. Mediterranean, Proto-Australoid, Mongoloids and Alpines form the bulk of the population, though the first two were more numerous. More than 100 sites belonging to this civilization have been excavated. According to radiocarbon dating, it spread from the year 2600 to 1900 BC. According to NCERT, copper, bronze, silver, gold were known but not iron. The geographical extent, it covered parts of Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Gujarat, Rajasthan and some parts of western UP. It extended from Manda in Jammu in the north to Daimabad in the south, and from Alamgirpur in western UP to Sukta Jandar in Balochistan in the west. Major sites in Pakistan are Harappa on river in West Punjab, Mohenjo-daro on Indus, Chanhu-daro in Sindh, etc. In India, major sites are Lothal, Rangpur and Surkotada, that is in Gujarat, Kalibagan in Rajasthan, Banwali in Haryana and Alamgirpur in western UP. Rakhigari in Hisar district, Haryana is considered the largest Harappan site overall. Next comes Mohenjo-daro, then Harappa. How was the town planning there? Elaborate town planning was there. It followed the grid system, except Banwali. Roads were well cut, divided the town into large rectangular or square blocks. Lampposts at intervals indicate the existence of street lighting. Flanking the streets, lanes and by-lanes were well-planned houses. Used burnt bricks of good quality as the building material. Elsewhere in the contemporary world, mud bricks were used. Houses, often of 2 or more story, varied in size but were quite monotonous. A square courtyard around which were a number of rooms, no doors and windows, faced the streets, except Harappa and Lothal, which had houses with entrances on the main street. The houses had tiled bathrooms, separate places for toilet and bath in houses. Concealed drains were there from upper floors. Good drainage system except Banwali. Drains were made up of mortar, lime and gypsum and covered with large brick slabs for easy cleaning. Shows developed sense of health and sanitation. The towns were divided into two parts, upper part or citadel and lower part. Best example is Harappa. Exception is Chanhu-daro, which was without citadel. The citadel was an oblong artificial platform some 30 to 50 feet high and about 200 to 400 yards in area. It was enclosed by a thick 13 meter at Harappa crenellated mud brick wall. In citadel, public buildings, granaries, important workshops, and religious buildings were there. In lower part, people used to live. In Kalibangan and Lothal, that lower town was also walled. In Mohenjo-daro, a big public bath known as Great Bath, measuring 12 meter by 7 meter and 2.4 meter deep, has been found. Steps led from either end of the surface with changing rooms alongside. It was probably used for ritual bathing. However, the biggest structure found in Mohenjo-daro is a granary, 45.71 meter by 15.23 meter. Dholavira, situated in the run of Kutch in Gujarat, is the second largest Harappan site in India after Rakhigadi. A striking feature of Dholavira is the water management system, where the main source of water were the two seasonal water streams outside the settlement. Both these streams were dammed, and all the water was diverted inside the settlement. Excavation shows that the city was divided into three parts, and in each part had underground water tanks, and they are connected by an underground water channel. Economic life. How economic life was there in Indian Indus Valley civilization? Agriculture. The Indus people sowed seeds in the floodplains in November, when the flood water receded, and reaped their harvest of wheat and barley in April, before the advent of the next flood. Grew wheat, barley, rye, peas, sesame, lentil, chickpea, mustard, rice. In Lothal and Rangpur, cotton, dates, melon, etc. The Indus people were the first to produce cotton. In Kalibangan, fields were plowed with wooden plows. Terracotta plow in Banwali has been found. Domesticated animals on large scale, besides the cattle, buffalo, sheep, pigs, cats, dogs, goat, were domesticated. Horse wasn't in regular use, but elephant was. Remains of horse at Surkotoda and dogs with men in grave at Ropar have been discovered, produced sufficient to feed themselves. Food grains were stored in granaries. Maximum granaries were found in Harappa. There is one table where it is given excavations and excavators. Sukta Zender on Dhast was found in 1927 by Sir Aurel Stein. Amri on Indus, it was found on 1929 by N.G. Majumdar. Chanhudaro, it was also found on Indus River, 1931 by N.G. Majumdar. Rangpur on Mahar, 1931 to 53, found by M.S. Fats, B.B. Lal, S.R. Rao. Ropar on Satluj River in 1953, found by Y.D. Sarma. It was the first site excavated after independence. Lothal on Bhogwa in 1954, found by S.R. Rao. Kotdiji on Indus, found in 1955 by Fazal Ahmad Khan. Alamgirpur on Hindon, found in 1958 by Y.D. Sarma. Kalibangan on Ghagar, found in 1961 by B. Bilal and B.K. Thapar. Surkotoda, found in 1972 by Jagpati Joshi. Banwali on Ghagar, found in 1973 by R.S. Vist. Dholavira in Run of Kutch, found in 1990 by R.S. Vist. Thank you.